Hello everyone, Jeff of the Green Review here. Sometimes we go out into the landscape or into the nature preserves, we find that we are wearing the wrong kind of shoes, and we really wish we'd had some boots on. Well, in those cases, you might consider the Neos Overshoe. It's the New England Overshoe, N-E-O-S, and it has a boot sole to it, and then a fabric, a waterproof fabric top to it. And it'll slide right over your existing shoes. Now, of course, you have to get the right size for that. But in this case, I put my tennis shoes on, and it slides right in. Goes over here, buckle down here, pull it tight, so it doesn't slide around into my shoe, doesn't slide around inside. And the other one, there's also a pull cord here to get it up on top of the calf so it stays in place. Pull it tight through. You don't want to walk on the heels of the inside, so you want to make sure you're snug. And you want to make sure that you're snug across the top here. Sometimes I put these on when I'm working in my pond. Sometimes when I'm out in the forest preserves, I'll put these in my backpack. They fold down really small, just like 2 layers of the boot, and the rest of it just wraps around really small and doesn't go anywhere. Easily slides into a backpack, and that way I can use my regular hiking shoes or tennis shoes, walk through the woods, and then when I come to a mud hole or some spot where I really don't want to get wet and muddy, I can throw these things on. Here are a few pictures from a trip to Yellowstone National Park in April when there are still snow drifts on some of the backcountry trails. I used the Neos Overshoes over my hiking shoes to climb through the snow to get a picture of a bighorn sheep. I used them again to get into the best position for taking pictures of golden-eyed ducks in a snow squall, and I used them to position myself in the best location to get pictures of an elk antler in the position that we found it in. Got the knee-high versions, there's hip-high versions as well. And there's also versions for dress shoes, so that mud and slush that you get in the cities where everything's all wet from the snows, and you've got puddles here and snow banks there. It works really great for those kind of situations. So what we can do now is we can walk right through this big snow bank. No problem at all. And all covered in snow. Pop this off, and look at that. Dryish, clean shoes. I can now go back indoors without having any problems. Don't have to take off my shoes when I go inside. These things are going to fold right back down. And there we go. We're done. So, appreciate you watching.